Across from the mine train is the Winnie the Pooh ride. This is going to sound funny, but I really love waiting in this line. The way it is designed makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I always have to go on this ride. Obviously, this tree isn't real, but it just makes you feel like fall all the time. Now we are heading over to the Mad Tea Party ride, which is the iconic teacups you always see in pictures. If you easily get dizzy, I would definitely not recommend this ride for you, but I love it. I love spinning, and I love anything that is Alice in Wonderland themed. I'm obsessed with the coloring and all the funky Wonderland aesthetics. There is also this super cute Cheshire Cat cafe that I enjoy picking up treats from, but unfortunately, due to COVID, it wasn't open. I found a lot of cafes were like that. Here I am taking a quick coffee break. This is the Harvest Chai with a shot of espresso from Joffrey's Coffee, which is my favorite place to get coffee in the parks. We are sitting over in Tomorrowland outside of Space Mountain. And here we are in line for Space Mountain, getting good shots of the lines and the rides themselves, especially for visual ASMR purposes. It was very difficult, but I thought it was a good opportunity. There's something very relaxing about this line, and it definitely makes you feel like you're in space and entering a space station. I love the cool pieces on the walls, and you can't hear it, but there's very calming space-like music that is always playing through the line. Now we are making our way into Adventureland to ride one very specific ride. Let me know what you think it is. I wanted to try my best to capture the essence of Adventureland for you. I think it's extremely unique with a lot of colliding cultures that makes for an exciting space. If I recall correctly, the whole area is themed to resemble the remote jungles in Africa, Asia, South America, South Pacific, and the Caribbean. The colors in the architecture make you really immersed in the land. Here you have Aladdin's flying carpet ride, very similar to Dumbo, and behind it is where they sell the famous pineapple Dole Whips, which are my favorite. Did you guess right? It's the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's kind of hard to tell, but all the groups are staying 6 feet apart by following the markings that Disney has on the floor. And here I am doing some hand movements in line. I thought it would be a fun thing to try and to help relax you. Here is one of the many Disney villain parades that Magic Kingdom does during October. I love having a chance to see some of the characters that aren't a normal part of Disney's cycle, like the Queen of Hearts and the Big Bad Wolf. Also, look at Maleficent, how good she looks. Her costume is always one of my favorites, and I especially love the lime green. Now we are walking by Splash Mountain. I can't get enough of this classic ride. Unfortunately, it was closed at the time, but I still wanted to give you a quick look at it. Look at that drop. It looks so much fun. Now we are in line for Thunder Mountain. I felt like it was another good opportunity to show you a ride line. You can see how much effort Disney puts into making the line fit right into the theme of the ride. Like, doesn't this just give you the best Western cowboy vibes? The one downside is how hot it is. Here is the ride. It's literally a train and such a fun time. It feels super authentic and even has the faded paint job. It's perfectly on point. I found a quiet spot and couldn't resist doing a little live ASMR. Also, this spot overlooking the rivers of America in Frontierland is so tranquil, and I wanted to show it to you. is no angle or shot in the world that will do this place justice, but I did my best. As you can see, the hub is dotted with these beautiful fall Mickey wreaths. These are hung every year and really mark the month of October for Magic Kingdom. I'm always sad when they are taken down in November. Another beautiful thing about this area is how open it is. Most of the park is pretty open, but this is the best. You feel so free. Here is that break on the hub I mentioned earlier. Sometimes you just need to take a breather, and there is no spot that's better. My favorite time to relax here is in the late afternoon. The sun is going down, it's quiet, and much, much cooler than other times of the day. Now we are back on Main Street. I really wanted to come back and give you a closer look at this street that seems to be pulled straight out of a storybook. There's something truly special about it. I feel like I could walk down Main Street a million times and never get tired of it. You just feel like you have been transported to a happier place, which honestly you have, even if it's just for a few hours. I've always wanted to buy a balloon from those big balloon bouquets the cast members carry around, but those things are literally $17. I've never been able to justify the cost, but one of these days I'm gonna do it. You're gonna see me gallivanting around with the most expensive balloon on the planet. Before we left, I wanted to do a little shopping, and I thought you might be interested to see what the stores look like. There was even a regulated line to get inside to make sure there weren't too many people. Also, look at this cute window display. Disney goes in with their merchandise presentation. It definitely succeeds and makes you want to buy everything you see. This is Disney Clothiers, which, as you can see, has a lot of clothes. These stores on Main Street are super popular, and they arguably have the best and widest variety of merchandise. I actually popped in here for one specific item, and if you saw my Disney Park haul, you might know what it is. I had seen this many times before and finally decided it was time to snag it. Here is the poison apple candle holder. It's equally spooky and beautiful. I also walked over into the Emporium to look around. Isn't that ceiling just stunning? It feels like you're in like a garden sunroom. It's lovely. We also have a nice centerpiece of Mickey Halloween merchandise. I saw this candle and I almost got it. It's like fall scented, but it was like $20. Otherwise, I definitely would have bought it. We were blessed enough to catch the end half of another one of the Halloween parades. This one was with Mickey and Friends. The parade cast really goes in with all the costumes, makeup, and dancing. The man and the woman really gave me Haunted Mansion vibes, and I'm so here for it. They look so good. Our last stop of the day is the Confectionery, of course. I can't leave the park without grabbing a little something sweet, and the Confectionery has the best goodies. Look at the inside of this place, so bright and fun. Everywhere you look, there's something sweet. If you're a fan of caramel apples, this place makes the best ones. You can even sometimes watch them hand dip the apples. There's also Halloween merchandise, of course. It's everywhere. Everywhere you look, you're gonna see Mickey pumpkins. Okay, I got my something sweet from the container over there. Can you guess? Yep, a basic chocolate chip cookie. Alright, after a super fun day, it's time to head out. The park closes at 7 p.m., which is why it's still light out. It's really sweet. They have a bunch of characters standing up at the train station and waving goodbye to all the guests. It's a really nice touch, especially for the little kids. They love to wave. Alright, that is it. We are officially heading out now. It's always sad to leave, but I'm lucky to live close and know I'll be back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all, and I will see